Good morning. So it is a Friday. I don't think I've ever done a day in the life of a college professor on a Friday. Very casual, chill day for me. I give quizzes on Friday, so it's less actual teaching for me. But I'm going to take you on my day. I have a meeting after classes, and then I'm going to go to the gym. So right now, I'm just packing my lunch, and I need to pack some workout clothes, and then I will take you with me on the day. By the way, it is almost 8 a.m., and yeah, I've already done my whole morning routine. So I like to do prayer and devotion in the morning, and then I do a 10-minute yoga stretch I'd like to do yoga with Cassandra on YouTube because it's just 10 minutes, so easy, and it's a nice way to wake up my body. Get ready, then I go live on Facebook and also share that video on IGTV. I'll link them in the description of this video, and then I get ready to leave for the day. So let's go. All right, so I am now in my office, restarting my computer just so it can go fast. It is 8:44 and it's 8:44 and my class doesn't start until 10:10. So what I like to do at this time is to prep for class. My first class is pre-calculus, which I flipped that class, so it's a rinse and repeat every semester, but I still like to go through and figure out the plan for the day. So the first thing I'm gonna do is write out the to-do list for the class, write out whatever announcements I need to put on the board, and then write out what I need to talk about in my little recap from like the videos that they watched last night. So that is what I'm about to do now. Alright, so what I've done so far is I've just completed the to-do list for class as well as their announcements that I need to be aware of. But before I fill in like the recap, the problems I want to put on the board to go over, I like to remember what they learned last night and then also figure out what's in the worksheet that they'll be working on today that I may need to give help about in advance. So I've printed out the solutions for their worksheet for today. So I'm going to go through this, and then also I printed out a blank pre-class assignment. So this is the assignment they worked on last night to turn in today just from watching the lecture videos. And so I actually like to work through these from scratch just so I can see immediately what problems and questions they may have and what things I can point out from the pre-class assignment. So that's what I'm about to do now, is fill in this worksheet. So I just went through everything, and there was only really one example that I need to walk them through, two different methods of solving the same problem. So I added that to my little one-page thing. So this is the thing that I take to class every single day with the to-do list, the announcements, and the recap. And this is really all I need. And then the rest of the class, the students are working in their workbook. I can show you. So it's the workbook me and a colleague created, and it just has all of the worksheets for the class. And so they bring this to class and they work together. Hit myself in the face. And they work together through the workbook in class, where I'm there to answer their questions, address any misconceptions. If I notice that everyone's struggling on the same thing, I'll go to the board, but it's a very interactive and active classroom. So they're also taking a quiz today. So I need to go downstairs and pick up my printing for my quiz for both of my classes today. And then I like to work through the quizzes and create my rubric, and then I'll be almost done prepping for the class. So it's 9:35, completely prepped for the whole day. So I wrote out all the solutions for my quizzes, and in my linear algebra class, I have a grader. So my grader will grade the quiz. So I wrote the solutions as well as like a little rubric. I've never been trained in rubrics, but basically how much things are worth and how much to take things off. So I'll show you what that looks like. This is for my my grad student who is my grader. All right, so here is the quiz. I wrote her a little note, please score out of 10. So basically for these two problems, it's an all or nothing. They're just 1 point each. And then I have pointed out where she should give points. And then this one was a long one, and with a lot of intricate pieces. So basically they get a half point for each step, and then the final answer is based on what they got for each step. So I don't want to penalize them twice for one mistake. If they have the formulas correct at the end, they're good to go. And so after I give this quiz, I will put the solutions as well as my students' quizzes in my TA's mailbox, and then I'll be done for teaching for the day. All right, so it's almost 10 o'clock. It is 9:57, so I'm about to get ready to head to class. It's about a 5-minute walk to a different building, and yeah, start my day. All right, so just finished my first 2 classes of the day. They took their quiz, took forever on the quiz, which is why I'm glad I started doing my quizzes at the end of class. I used to do them at the beginning of class so that the students wouldn't be focused on trying to study for the quiz during the class. But this semester, my students are taking a lot longer to take the quizzes, so I'm so glad I moved them to the end of class so they have that little buffer time between classes to finish up if they're taking extra time on it. But I wanted to show you my board work, what it looks like. So all my prep work, so I always put the to-do list up. So these are the things that we did today. And then over here, these are the announcements for the weekend, and so I leave the middle blank. So this is where I put all my recap stuff. So I have space for that and space to work any problems they want me to work. And I erased it because they were taking a quiz. So now I'm about to head back to my office. I have an hour break for lunch and to prep for my next class, which is just going over the notes that I've already written. And yeah. All right, so I'm back in my office. It is 12:49, so I just had lunch and I watched a YouTube video. Does anybody else watch YouTube during their lunch? I watched the cutest BuzzFeed video with Meghan Trainor and her husband Daryl, who played Junie in Spy Kids. Throwback, I'll link the video. It's really cute. But now I am a few minutes away from my class, so it's 12:50 and I have class at 1:25. So I have 2 classes back to back. Both are linear algebra, so same thing. So I'm going to do some notes, return a homework assignment, a reading assignment they had to do that's already graded, and then answer their questions about it. Give them a couple minutes to prepare for the quiz, and then we're going to have a quiz, and that'll be the end of that. So what I have here is my stack of notes, all of test 2 material. So I wrote out these notes yesterday, released the last few pages yesterday. So what I like to do before class is go through, read my notes, maybe point out things where I want to pose questions to the class, things where people may be confused, kind of get a sense of how long this lecture may take and if I need to stop early or if I need to just go ahead and push through the end of the section. So that's what I'm about to do now. So I thought I'd share what I'm wearing today. So today I'm just wearing super casual. It's a tank shirt and it's fairly long. I like all my teaching shirts to be long. A nice cardigan I got from the loft and some black jeans, and then on my feet, sneakers. Always super casual on Fridays, especially on my feet. On Monday, I probably would have worn black booties or brown booties, been super cute, but Friday is a sneaker day, especially when I'm just standing there watching my students take their quizzes. My feet have to be so comfortable. Okay, I am officially done for the day. It is 4:50 and it's Friday, so I'm actually going to get changed. I like to go to a Zumba class every Friday at 6 p.m. because it's a little party to end my Friday and then go home and watch Grey's and Station 19 and whatever shows I've missed throughout the week. And that's basically my Friday routine every single week. So I hope that you enjoyed this day in the life video. Let me know what you got from it, and have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Bye.